Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie and I'm back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and it is Thursday, so that means it is Top 5 Thursday, and today we are going to be looking at the top 5 best Science Awakened abilities. So these may not all be the best Science champs out there, but these are the top 5 Science champs who I think have the best Awakened abilities. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So the number 1 spot belongs to Void. Now, Void really needs his awakening for Fear of the Void, which basically increases his attack rating and grants his intimidating presences faster. Also, Fear of the Void is what makes Void, well, Void. Without it, he's okay, but he's really not worth ranking up without being awakened and at a high sig. Fear of the Void is what makes Void Void. Without it, he's not really feeling quite like himself. It's kind of like his Snickers bar. The number 2 spot belongs to Captain America Infinity War. Now, without Cap's awakening, he still has the damage, right? The damage is still there, but his utility really shines with his leadership awakened ability. With this awakened ability, Cap Infinity War, grants a unique effect per class on his team. So, need an armor break? Bring a Cosmic Champ. Want to purify a debuff? Bring a skill. Need to reverse heal? Where's that tech on your team? So this really gives Cap Infinity War the utility to go along with the damage that he already has. It's what makes Cap Infinity War a really great champ and kind of really sustainable, because you can basically customize him for whatever fight or whatever path you may be taking on. Maybe taking him on, based on who you want to bring with him. You want to reverse heal? Bring a tech, you'll put that Petrify on. I mean, the list goes on and on with the things he can do, but this leadership ability really helps him out. And so having him awaken and having him at a high sig is really beneficial to get the most out of Captain America Infinity War, aka Beardo. The number 3 spot belongs to Thing, and I know what you're thinking. Well, Thing doesn't really need the awakening, and I'm gonna have to kind of disagree a little bit here, because Thing's Unbreakable Spirit is great for tanking hits because it activates a protection factor that can reduce all incoming attacks by a certain percentage plus another 1% per rock stack. So essentially a max sig Thing with 20 rock stacks can take 0 damage after charging a heavy, or after eating a special or something. So basically, here's how it works when you're going to eat a special. So Thing's Unbreakable Spirit also activates whenever his opponent would deal 300% or more of their attack rating with a basic attack or a special hit, including special 3s. So this is great for those really beefed up nodes where, you know, they've got increased attack and that sort of thing. Or you can just land a heavy or just charge a heavy, and that will activate the protection factor. Now, the protection factor does go on cooldown for a little bit, but if you play this right, you can also negate things like the suicide recoil damage, so, and even Magic's Limbo. So Thing is really a great option for this because he can really mitigate certain situations with this protection factor. So make sure you have your Thing awakened. People may say he doesn't need it, but he really shines. And you could say it's clobbering time. That was lame. With his awakened ability. Number 4 on the list goes to Red Guardian, and I've heard some people say that Red Guardian doesn't need his awaken ability, and to them I go, what? Because he absolutely needs his awakened ability, and he absolutely needs his signature levels to be in increments of 40. Why is that? Because Red Guardian runs off of his durability charges, and for every 40 sig levels, he gains 1 additional durability charge. So at max sig, Red Guardian won't lose a durability charge, for a parry or perfect block, and all of his debuffs last longer. Now, having his slow and vulnerability debuff last longer is important, and having as many durability charges is important after you're launching your special too, because when you fracture the shield, you do an increased amount of damage per durability charge that is lost once the shield is fractured. So it's really important to have him at either a max sig level or in increments of 40. So 40, 80, 120, 160 and 200. It's not really worth taking him up unless you can get him up in those increment levels. But Red Guardian absolutely needs the awaken ability. It's really beneficial for him to have that durability charge when it comes to doing his damage. And number 5 on the list is OG Hulk. Yes, OG Hulk smash! Now, he may not be one of the best science champions out there, but OG Hulk really does benefit from his awakened ability. Hulk Rage is basically what it sounds like. The lower in health Hulk gets, the harder Hulk hits. So he'll already gain a massive fury when he drops below 25% health, but he's gonna hit super hard with this awakened ability. So this makes him really beneficial, right? Because how many times have we put revives into a champion and then padded them up with pots? Well, with Hulk, you don't necessarily have to do that. Just pop in that 20% revive and go to town, because he'll really start hitting like a truck full of, well, you guys know what. And what's a list without an honorable mention? So this honorable mention goes to She-Hulk with her sighting precedent. And some might say She-Hulk doesn't need the awakening. And you know, after looking this over and looking over a lot of the champs, I would have to disagree. Sighting precedent grants She-Hulk a benefit based on the class she is going against. So it's almost like a Captain America Infinity War-like aspect. Now she can shrug debuffs against science champs, she can reduce power gain and increase attack rating against mystics, she can gain an attack rating per buff against cosmic champs, and she can decrease the potency and duration of armor ups on tech champions, and she can also reduce the ability accuracy of special attacks on mutant champs. So this gives She-Hulk a lot of utility, and I'm not just talking about the slow debuff that she has off of her heavy, because I think that's what a lot of people go for, but having this awaken ability is really beneficial to her and can give her a lot more utility than just having a slow debuff, or placing a slow debuff rather. But anyways, guys, that is it for the top 5 best awakened abilities in the science class. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think has the best awakened abilities in the science class? Am I missing someone, or did I overlook someone? Do you agree with my list, or am I completely off base? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and hit me up in the Discord chat. Thanks, guys. Bye.